Hoş geldiniz çocuklarım ve hepsini yeni öğrenciler. Welcome my children and all new students. My name is Mr. Kitab and this is my library. I'm glad you joined us today because we are continuing to read a brand new book called Rigel and Piper Shout to Africa by R.J. McCutcheon. I actually said it right that time. It's a long one, so like and subscribe right now so you won't miss any of the exciting chapters. Remember, in Chapter 3, we learned that there is an anthrax outbreak in Africa that is killing zebras. This time, though, medicine doesn't seem to help, and there is a new dazzle or herd of zebra that will be delivered to the field station in just a few hours. My question for you is, who is the naturalist Rigel was quoting when he said, "Let us break clear away, climb a mountain, and wash our spirits clean"? Any guesses? Well, apparently, Rigel's middle name is Muir, so it must be John Muir, the Scottish naturalist. Muir is also known as the father of the American National Park Service because of his work creating Yosemite National Park in California 26 years before the National Park Service was officially established. How cool is that? With towering cliff faces, the rounded top of Half Dome, and cascading waterfalls, he loved it so much he thought everyone should have the chance to see it. That's his picture right over here. John Muir. I hope all of you get to visit and go for a hike. And remember, if Yosemite was in my home country of Turkey, those lofty granite mountains would all be chopped up to be kitchen countertops by now. So be thankful John Muir was there to protect it. Now, like John Muir, I wonder if Piper, the horse doctor, will be able to save those 6 zebras. To find out, we have to keep reading. Hazirmian, are you ready? Chapter 4 is called Baobab Falls.
Piper! Yeah, giddy up! No! Help! 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 Piper! Pipey! Wake up! The trucks will be back at the station soon. Okay, Dad. More weird dreams. What is Africa doing to me? Rigel, whoever put this mat here was a genius. I'm not in the waterfall spray, but I can just reach my hand out and feel its coolness whenever I feel like it. And I never thought I'd have such a relaxing swim in Africa. No crocodiles, no hippos. Big cats can't even climb up here, unless of course you carry them up yourself. How's Mwiba? She started purring on my tummy halfway through our nap. I think she likes me. She probably thinks she's dead, and you're the angel who brought her to paradise. It is amazing here. I like how the roots of the baobab tree stretch all the way down from the top of the cliff to the spring gushing out halfway down the cliff face. This pond certainly is nature's version of a resort-style infinity pool. You can see for miles from up here, and we're not even at the top. Just don't fall over the edge to the water hole below. Africa will eat you down there. Did you have a nice chat with Dennis? Yeah, seems like a nice guy. I can't believe you brought him donuts, teacher's pet. Chief Ranger's pet. Dad would like him. He'd probably even bring him some golden donuts all the way from Alaska if he comes to visit. They'd polish off 24 in one sitting. Yeah, but that's not why Dad would like him. Dennis wasn't going to bring you up here by himself. I noticed. He was going to let my assistant bring me up here since she's a girl too. I guess he figured it was okay with my older brother as my male family chaperone. Smart man. It is amazing up here. So how's Dad doing? The Rigel version. He tells you things he won't even share with Mom.
Or with me, Piper added silently to herself.
He's 65 years old, and he got shot in the chest. And he knew before he went to that church that he was going to get shot. Okay, and he knew it wasn't going to kill him. Okay, then why wear a bulletproof vest? No, alive isn't the same thing as living, and Dad's not finished with living. Okay, what else? He's pretending to be more hurt than he actually is. Why would he do that? Shouldn't he be starting another world tour just to thumb his nose at the people who wished him dead? He told me that people are capable of equal amounts of good or evil, and that right now, it's best if he just cruises around Alaska in his miniature pretend tugboat, fishing for salmon all alone. Why is that? Because apparently the only thing that makes him smile is the thought of revenge, the elaborate kind. Stuff that would make the Count of Monte Cristo cringe. What did you say to that? I called him a liar. I told him he smiles every time he sees a picture of you. Oh. You know, Dad may share things with me because I am his firstborn son, but he beams in delight every time he sees you. You, little Pipey, are his only daughter. You should video call him more often. I just never know what to say. Should I go home now and be with him? No, he loves that you're here. He wants you to make a difference and help people and animals. He just wants you to do it remembering to listen to your father on everything he's ever tried to teach you. He thinks I'm as forgetful as Mom, doesn't he? Yeah, sure does. Did he ask you to come here and watch over me? Nope. That's what he named me to do, Sandpiper. Come on, splash some water on your face. Maybe we can get down the ladder platforms before the trucks get back. Baobab Falls, maybe one day I can show you to my dad. I think you can make him smile too.
Piper thought to herself as she gathered up Mwiba, the baby cheetah, and started climbing down the ladder platforms. 30 minutes later, back at the field station.
How is old Phoenix doing, Malcolm? Is his foot still swollen? Yes, miss, a bit. He rested through the heat of the day, but he is definitely still favoring it. Are you going to spend the night here at the station? I could fly you home really fast, if you're okay leaving your horse here. Thank you, lad. I've already spoken with Dennis. I'll just use the Ford when the crew returns. Speaking of which, here they are now. Dr. Abel, come meet our new volunteers. This is Dr. Piper McCutcheon and her older brother, Captain Rigel McCutcheon. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Is this all of them? Yes. The lads got all the zebra darted and loaded. The mares have started to full, though. We have 6 baby zebra and 10 adults. Gemma, how did the test swabs turn out? The foals are all clear. The mothers, both nursing and still expecting, are all infected. The stallion is positive for anthrax, too. As I expected. How much goat milk can you bring us, Mr. Malcolm? I'm separating the sick mothers from their healthy offspring. Plenty. And the 2 jugs I just delivered should get you through the night. Sounds fairly adequate to me. Lads, put the babies in the station and crate up the adults in the corral. We'll begin treatment immediately.
Dr. Abel instructed as he moved to the back of the horse trailer pulled by a beat-up old Ford pickup.
Baby zebra, so precious and oh so small. First foals of the season. The little guy there was just born today. And they haven't eaten for over 4 hours? They must be starving. Hi, I'm Gemma, by the way. I'm the vet tech here. Call me Piper. This is my older brother, Rigel. Nigel? No, Rigel with an R. It's the brightest star in the constellation Orion, even though its Bayer designation is Beta Orionis, or the second star. For the last 450 years, though, Rigel has just been getting brighter and brighter. And he's annoying. So how are the mothers infected but the babies aren't? Respiratory anthrax isn't contagious. It only spreads in spore form after the host has died, and as you can see, these animals are still alive. When a diseased animal dies, it leaches its diseased blood out into the soil. And as soon as the anthrax bacteria hit fresh oxygen, they ball up into little endospores to survive until they are firmly embedded into the lungs of a fresh victim. One of Africa's nastiest little traps. Dead animals fertilize the surrounding grass so it grows thicker and greener. But if you dare to breathe while eating that gourmet grass, you catch anthrax and die? You die horribly. No wonder you buried the first 2 rounds of zebra in deep, dark holes. Deep holes don't matter. Endospores don't die. Eventually they will get out again. Well, Dennis, I think I'll be on my way with old Phoenix before it gets too late. Fuel up the Ford while you're in town, will ya? I always do. Would you like me to rake out all this grass the rangers laid down for the babies? Wouldn't want your horse to get infected, too. The rangers are smart enough to stay away from suspicious patches of turf, Besides, it's a 1 in a billion chance that a spore would piggyback its way into the trailer and down the horse's lungs. Go ahead and load him up. That foot should be better in a day or two. Thank you, Malcolm. Hope to see you soon. You're very welcome, Miss Piper. And with 6 baby zebra to feed, I guarantee you'll see me often. Have a restful evening, if you can. Bye now. Bye. Bye. Say hi to Grammy. Will do, love. Will do.
Rigel, who do you have?
Rigel and my sister. Bye-bye!